What's up, guys, and thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to unbox the PS5 Pro. Then we're going to install the disk drive, the M.2 solid state drive that I swapped from the original PlayStation 5, and then finally the vertical stand right after this. Now I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to cover all the specs of the PS5 Pro, but if you want to see those specs, or if you want to see a comparison between this and the original PS5, then there'll be a link in the description section of this video. Also, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this content, as it truly will help on my channel. Let's look at the back really quick. As we take a look at the back, this right here is one of the PS5 Pro big selling points, which is the PlayStation Spectra Super Resolution, also known as the PSSR, which in other words is Sony's new AI upscaling enhancement feature. Then you have the optimized console performance and then advanced ray tracing. Let's go ahead and open this up. You're first introduced with the power plug. And this should be the rubber feet if you want to lay it horizontal. HDMI 2.1 cable. If your TV supports it, we'll give you the 120 Hz refresh rate. And here is your Type-C to Type-C cable, which will connect your DualSense controller to the console and also charge it. Speaking of controller, here is the controller, which is pretty much the same one as before. Nothing different there. And now we just need a drum roll to pull out the console itself. Let's pull this out. And here we go. So here it is, and we have some documentation as well. Let's have a look around. You can see the ports at the bottom. And turn it over here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but hopefully you can. There are two slots here, and this is where the rubber feet will go. So here and here. Again, if you want to go ahead and set it up horizontal, that's what these are for. That was the first part to get this unboxed. Next, we're going to go ahead and install the disk drive, because I'm not going to use this as a digital console only, and it should be a simple setup. So let's go ahead and open this up. So here's the disk drive. Comes with some extra rubber feet if you want to lay this horizontal again. Not sure why. I guess you have some spares in case the other ones get damaged. And then you have the plate cover. Now let's go ahead and prepare this for the disk drive. Now with the PlayStation logo that you see here, make sure it's facing towards the table and that the rear ports are facing towards you. And you're going to push up and work your way around, and that takes it right off. You're going to take the disk drive. Now you're going to line everything up as you see accordingly here. So this will match up with this, and the rest will line up as well. So flip this over. You can see both of these here. Drop them into the holes, just like so. And it falls down just like so. And then last but not least, you're going to take the cover, make sure the slot is facing towards the front, and then line everything up again. And there you have it. Now this is installed. Now I'm going to go ahead and install the solid state drive. Same thing, lift up. That comes right off. And then you're going to see this screw here. Let's go ahead and remove that. And then if you look closely, there is also another screw here with a spacer. So we're going to go ahead and remove that as well. So you can see that it has the spacer and the screw together. Take the solid state drive, and then you're going to measure it and find out which slot that spacer will go to. For me, it's going to go here. So go ahead and place this in at an angle. Place this back in the screw. Place this back in here, and then screw it down. Here we go. Then we're going to take this again and then screw this tight. Now I'm going to go ahead and attach the cover back. Line these up with the 3 slots there. That should take care of that. Okay, now that we have that installed, last but not least, we're going to go ahead and install the vertical stand. Now, without the disk drive, if you wanted to, let's say you're just using this as a digital console, in these slots, you can plug in or attach the rubber feet and go this route, sit flat, as you can see here. But let's go ahead with installing this. So, see this cap here? I'm going to go ahead and just use your nail, pry that open, and then put that to the side. Let's go ahead and open this. Little disclaimer, when you are removing the contents of the vertical stand, make sure you confirm that everything has been taken out of it, which is very important. And I'll show you why in a moment. Here's the stand. And then you want to make sure, now this is key, besides removing the instructions or the documentation that's in here, you want to make sure that you do not forget to remove that screw. Now, if you manage to forget to remove this screw, guess what? You will be screwed. If you look closely, you have X and square, triangle and O. You're going to take that cap that we removed earlier or cover, apply it to the one that has triangle and O. And then you see this here. And make sure you line it up. And you can look closely at the exposed hole. Put the screw in there. You can hand tighten it. And then it's not required, but just for safety measures, you can go ahead and just get a screwdriver and give it a light twist, just a couple, and that should do it. Nice and sturdy. Flip this bad boy over. And now you're presented with a PS5 Pro that should have been. Come on, Sony, stop being cheap. You pay enough, we're loyal to you, be loyal to us. But there you have it. This was my unboxing of the PS5 Pro, installing the disk drive, the M.2 solid state drive, and the vertical stand. Now, if you're interested, of course, I'll have a link posted in the description for everything you saw here. But this completes my unboxing and setup for the PS5 Pro.